Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be explaining the Robinhood user interface. This right here is your portfolio value. This is just a number and this is a graph. This is your total return for that time frame, and this is the percent instead of a number. This is the 1 day time frame, so this is the current day, and then this is a week, and then this is a month, 3 months, 1 year, and then this is your entire time frame from the day that you started the account to the current day. So over here is the stocks that you own, and this is how many shares you own, and this is the ticker symbol for the company. This is the last price. That's basically just the current price of one share of the company. Percent change is the percent that the stock has changed during the day. Your equity is the value of all the shares that you own in that company. So I own 4 shares of this company, and the total value is $109.70. Today's return is the profit that you made for the day or loss. Total return is the total return, so the total profit that you made since the date that you bought the shares. Now I'm going to actually explain the individual stock interface, so I'm going to use this company as an example. So as you can see, it's pretty similar, except this is an individual stocks timeline. The thing I just showed you was my portfolio timeline, so it's not just one individual stock, it's all the stocks that I own. Your average cost is just simply the average cost of that you bought your shares at. If you bought 50 shares at $10 and you bought 50 shares at $5, then that would mean your average cost is $7.50. Portfolio diversity is basically just how much space the stock takes up of your portfolio. So picture it like a pizza, and that would mean the stock takes up 65% of the pizza. Oh, and by the way, this is the same thing as the mobile app. You can still get all this information on the mobile app, so this still applies to that. So down here in the About section, the price to earnings ratio is also known as the PE ratio. It's the price divided by the earnings. A high PE ratio could mean that the next earnings would be really good, but it could also mean that the stock is overvalued. There's a lot of different things it can mean. So when they pay out dividends next time, the dividend yield is basically just a percent of the current share price that they'll be paying out. So if the share price was $100 and the dividend yield was 5%, then that would mean the dividend would be $5. The average volume is basically just the average volume for the stock. If you don't know what volume is, it's the amount of shares that were bought or sold, so the amount of shares that changed hands. Volume for today is 85,000, so that's how many shares that were bought or sold. The open price is the price that the stock opened that day. The low today is the lowest price that the stock hit during that day. So today it was $27.36, and you can see that right here. The high today is basically just the opposite of the low, the highest price that they hit during that day. The 52-week high is the highest price that they hit in the past 52 weeks. The 52-week low is the lowest price that they hit in the past 52 weeks. So again, it's just the opposite, and it's the same as these. It's just the past 52 weeks. The market cap is just the current price times however many shares are out there. The earnings graph is a little bit confusing if you're just beginning investing, but the estimated is the amount of revenue that they'll make per share, or the estimated, so you don't know if that's actually what it's going to be. And then the actual is the actual amount of revenue they made per share in that quarter. And right here you can see if they beat expectations or met expectations. So the darker dot is the actual earnings, and then the lighter dot is the estimated, so what they predicted it was going to be. Usually when a company beats expectations, they spike up a little bit, like right here. So I hope this very brief rundown of the user interface for Robinhood helped you. If it did, please leave a like, it's greatly appreciated, and even subscribe if you want to see more videos related to money.
She like, I heard all your stay where you stay. House so big I haven't seen them boys in 2 days. I use a walkie-talkie just to get a beverage. I saw my parents split up right after